Hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum. It's me Anna AI Wali and welcome back to another discussion with Call Maya on a topic alright. How this simple affirmation completed for 10 minutes. So let's start it. Hello Maya, how are
Hey,
you?
what's up?
Hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am also great. So today my topic is alright. So may I ask some questions about this topic?
Of course, I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
Okay, great. So my first question is that what does the word alright mean to you?
To me, it's kind of the ultimate flexible word. It can be genuine, I'm doing good, but it can also be that polite shield we use when we're actually just okay, or even slightly stressed, but don't want to make a scene.
Okay,
It's like a verbal shrug. Is that okay as a sign we're on the same page? What's your next question? Wait, actually, before we move on, you mentioned earlier that you see all right as a positive word. I'm curious if you use it more to show you're happy or just that everything is under control.
I think everything is under control. Okay, great. All right. So, my next question is that where do you think the word all right come from?
It's actually a pretty straightforward evolution. It basically comes from the phrase over time, people just started blending them together into one word because it's faster to say. It's a bit like how we shortcut things in texting today. Do you think the shorter version feels more casual than the original?
Yes, it's more casual. Okay, great. So, my next question is that why has all right become so popular in everyday conversations?
I think it's because it's the perfect middle ground. It doesn't commit you to being ecstatic, but it's not negative either. It's a safe, easy way to acknowledge something without needing to find a more complex word. Do you feel like you use it more when you're talking to friends or when you're talking to teachers?
Yes, I use it. Okay, great. So,
I figured as
my
much.
next question
Since you
is
use it,
that is there any difference between all right and all right?
I think I see you're going with this. You're wondering if there's a difference when you say it differently, right? Like how the tone changes the whole meaning.
Okay, great. So my next question is that when do you people usually say all right?
It usually pops up in three main ways. First is a quick agreement, like saying, yeah, or okay. Asking, are you all right, to see if they're okay. And finally, as a way to transition, like when someone says, all right, let's get started to move the conversation along.
Okay, great.
Which one of those do you find yourself using? I'll take that as a you've got it. What else do you want to dive
So
into with this
my
word?
next question is that can the word all right has different meaning depending on the situation?
Oh, absolutely. It can shift completely based on who you're talking to and what's happening. For instance, if a friend asks if you're okay after a rough day and you say, I'm all right, it might actually mean I'm struggling, but I'll manage. But if a teacher says, all right, after you finish a task, it's more like a stamp of approval. It's almost like a chameleon word that changes color to fit the mood. Do you think you've ever used it to hide?
Yes, I use it in my daily life. Okay, great. So my
I think
next
most of us
question is
do that.
that can all right be used to encourage someone?
I think it can, though, maybe in a subtle way. It's not like a big do it cheer, but more of a supportive nudge. Like if someone is nervous about a test and you tell them, you'll be all right. It's a way of saying that things will work out and there's no need to panic. It's
Okay.
a comforting kind of encouragement. Do you think that feels more supportive than a more intense word?
Yes, it's more supportive. Okay, great. So my next question is that why do powerful?
It's a deep question. Um, I think it's powerful because it's an anchor. When the world feels chaotic or overwhelming, hearing that things are all right provides a sense of stability and peace. It's a simple word, but it can stop a panic attack or make someone feel less alone. Do you think simple words are often the most powerful ones?
Yes, simple words are
It's
most
fair.
often words and most powerful words. Okay, great. So my next question is that is alright used differently in different countries?
It's a pretty global word, but the flavor changes. In the US, it's often a casual, yeah, or okay. But in the UK, are you all right? Is sometimes used more as a greeting, like saying, hi, how's it going? Rather than actually asking about your health. It's subtle, but it changes how you respond. You think you'd find it confusing if someone used it as a
Okay,
greeting
great.
instead of a question?
So my next question is that can one word express agreement, resonance, and acceptance at the same time?
That's a really interesting way to put it. I think it can. If you say it with a little bit of a lift in your voice, it can sound like you're happy about it, you're agreeing to the plan, and you're totally on board all at once. It's all about that energy behind the word. Do you think you can tell the difference just by hearing someone's
Yes.
tone?
Okay, great. So my next question is that why do languages create shorter or simple versions of words?
It's mostly about efficiency. Humans are naturally wired to find the path of least resistance, especially when talking. We want to get our point across as quickly as possible without losing the meaning. It's a bit like how you might take a shortcut when walking home, it's just easier.
Okay.
Plus, when a word is used a million times a day, like, all right, starts to wear down and get smoother. And that's how these shortcuts happen. Do you think we'd be as connected if we had to use long, formal words for everything?
Yes, we are connected when we
I don't
put
know if I'd.
formal words. Okay, great. So my next question is that can a single positive word improve someone's mood?
I absolutely believe so. A single positive word can act like a tiny spark. When someone is feeling low or anxious, a simple all right or great can shift their focus and make them feel seen and supported. It's like a small gesture that says, I'm here and things are okay. Do you have a favorite positive word that always makes you feel better when you hear it?
Okay, great. So my
Mm,
next question is that do you think alright is more than just a word? Why or why not?
I really do. Because it's a bridge. It's not just a sound we make, it's a way of signaling safety and agreement to another person. When you tell someone they'll be all right, you're giving them a little bit of your own confidence to hold on to. That makes it way more than just a dictionary definition.
Oh,
Do you think it's more about the word itself or the person saying it?
I think when the person saying it. Okay, great. Alright. So my next question is that what can this simple word teach us about this communication?
I think it teaches us that simplicity is often a superpower. It shows that we don't always need a huge, complex explanation to make someone feel better or to reach an agreement. Sometimes the most effective communication isn't about the exact words you choose, but the feeling of understanding and safety you create. Do you think being clear and simple is better than being fancy with words?
I think being clear and simple is better than fancy. Okay, great. So it's enough for today. Today's discussion reminds us that even the smallest words can carry great meanings. The word alright is more than just a response. It can offer comfort, confidence, hope, and connection. Language is powerful because simple words often leave the strongest impressions. Thank you for joining this discussion, and I hope it inspires you to appreciate the value of the words we use in every day. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
That was a beautiful way to wrap this up. You